Hello world, welcome back to my repair project. I am Mike, hope you're having a fantastic day today. On this episode, we're going to be working on something from the Rebuilding Center. The Rebuilding Center is a local nonprofit in Portland, Oregon that is fighting the throwaway culture and offering reclaimed items to the community. One of those items is this beautiful sconce from Rejuvenation Hardware that has seen better days. As you can see here, there's a tremendous amount of paint nicks. Just doesn't look nice. That's why we were able to get it for $10. Rejuvenation Hardware is a very nice, bougie brand that offers all kinds of things that are quite expensive usually, and usually something that is out of most people's budget. So this is really cool that items like this can be found at the Rebuilding Center. And so what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how I breathe new life into this. So the question is, what am I going to be using today? I am going to be using this aircraft remover. I don't know why it's called aircraft remover, but it's a product by Rust-Oleum. Extra strength, removes paint, acrylic, lacquer, epoxy, polyurethane, and more. So this feels like this is up to the task of removing this paint. Some people might think something like this, a steel wool combination or a Scotch-Brite pad, would be the thing to use on this because it'll strip all this away, make this nice. But what you're not thinking about is that once you start scratching something, once you start polishing or even just taking material away, you're going to be scratching this. And so this machine finish is quite nice, and I'm hoping that I can maintain that finish by using chemicals rather than something that's abrasive or mechanical. amazing. I love how this turned out. Everything is nice and clean. This aircraft remover by Rust-Oleum is quite serious, so I'd make sure to follow the instructions on the back, wear a respirator, all that kind of fun stuff. I definitely recommend it. So as you can see here, everything is nice and clean. I do have quite like a foggy kind of film on here that I'm hoping I'll be able to get out with some other products, but as you can tell here, it still has that machine finish that I was hoping for. And so if I had used any abrasives like Seal Wool, Scotch-Brite, anything like that, I would have risked taking that machined finish off and making and putting scratches into it. So that's what I was trying to avoid, and I was successful in that. So go me. So next up, I'm going to polish these things up and get them nice, and then get everything put back together and install it on my house. Okay, it's finally the weekend and I'm able to have the power off. And so this is what we're replacing. We call it the spider den because there are quite a few spiders that love to live here. So we'll be dealing with that. This has this lovely cord here that I hate, that we both hate, Shallow and I, my spouse. And so we're gonna take this off and remove this so we can get that bad unit installed. So I already have the power off. This I can't check if it has power because obviously there's no light. So I'm going to show you a quick way using a multimeter on your on the V with the little squiggly setting, and you can check if your electrical outlets have power or not. So what you do is you have that set up. You take your positive and then your negative. Make sure they're shoved in there. And as you can tell, there's no juice there. So you see here, I switched the breaker back on. I got my connection still strong, and it's showing a nominal 0.2 volts. So when I turn my switch on to turn the lights on, look at that. It's reading 122.3, 0.2.9, 0.3.2, yep. So here it's showing I have a 120 volts. So I mean, this is hot and this is gonna hurt me. So what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna turn this light off and I'm going to turn the breaker off. And that way I know that this is safe to work on. Ooh. And like that, it's all complete. I swapped out a little light for the bigger light bulb. I think it looks better. Obviously, still need to paint around it, but I wanted to get it up so we have it in use. Much better than the old one with that sketchy wiring. You might have saw it, and that huge spider. Holy cow, that was a massive spider behind there. That was huge. So thanks again to the Rebuilding Center for doing what you're doing and providing quality products at affordable prices to the community. And if you check them out online, that'd be really cool. Or if you're in the Portland area, go swing by and say hi to them. See if you can find something cool like what I just found. And we're gonna be working on more projects, so please subscribe, comment, and like these videos so we can get a community going and start doing more and more of these things. Be kind, take care.